DIY.
Shout out to our friends over at Producer Grind. They did an interview about a month ago with Cardo. This is someone who has probably one of the most identifiable sounds of this era of production. One of the things that they talked about was what he looks for when he's accepting loops from sample makers and what he doesn't want from these sample makers.
What would you say, like, gets your interest in working with a sample maker? Like, what do you listen for when you listen to loops? So that way, if they want to work with you, they can evaluate their stuff, you feel me?
Yeah, I usually look for, like, something that's just different, abstract shit. More so, like, ambience, like, definitely. I mean, I feel like ambience is just forever, you know what I'm saying? Just atmospheric shit. Something that sounds a little bit tonal, even on the darker side. I need, like, tonal, darker shit, like, something just not even make you feel like you're a damn, you know, like a superhero, but almost like some, like, you on a high-speed chase type shit. That's the best way I could put it. Like, I be on that type of time, like, with samples. Like, the pain shit is cool, but, nigga, the whole world, man, the whole world's in pain, bro. We don't need no more pain. Not to this or anything, but, like, the pain shit I do not like. I just be like, fuck that.
Who got that email? That shit don't send me pain. I don't like
send me no pain email.
And one of them niggas that got an email is like, don't send me emotional loops.
For real. Just because, like, nigga, I'm not, it's not even my wave, you know what I'm saying? Not to take that away from anybody, you know, it's just like, nigga, hell no, man. The world, like I said, the world really in pain. We still trying to recover from this pandemic. We gotta make some happy shit, some cool shit, smooth shit, some turn up shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that pain shit, like I said, it may get people through some, but most times I see them niggas getting madder and madder. They still talking about the pain. Like, damn.
A lot of great points are brought up here. I think it was interesting the way that he addressed this one, but TB Digital's asking him, look, what kind of samples do you prefer when loop makers who are creating these compositions that just need drums or maybe some chopping, what do you prefer? And he's telling them, I like ambient sounds, I like wide open sounds, I like stuff that sounds active, stuff that sounds like a car chase scene is the way that he describes it. He said what he's over with is this pain music, this highly emotional music that sometimes folks submit off to him. And when I heard that initially, I was like, oh, that's pretty funny, because I do know the sound that we're talking about. It's the ones that are like too deliberate. It's like, just cry already and fucking wipe your face. Get your shit together. And there's a lot of artists who represent that. Why? Because there's a lot of people who can relate to these messages. People are going through their own things.
Like, nigga, hell no, man. The world, like I said, the world really in pain. We still trying to recover from this pandemic. We gotta make some happy shit, some cool shit, smooth shit, some turn up shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what Cardo said about where the state of many people's minds are of the world, there's a lot of people who are over that phase. There's a very emo phase that I feel like hip hop went through sonically, lyrically, and a lot of that is shifting if you are noticing what's going on around you. Now, some of that has to do with the fact that right now we're in the summertime season. This is one of the domino effects of why people have been turning the other direction with the releases that have come out so far from hip hop. Music for a lot of people is escapism. I don't really want to be in that headspace if I'm really going through real pain. Some people have a pornographic experience with pain. It's like they want to see it exposed, as raw as possible, and they want to see it played over and over and over again, no matter how much it hurts. And he's saying, don't give me no more of this pain shit, please.
I get it. Like I said, pain is pain. It is what it is. But yeah, don't send me no pain samples.
People are asking for something different from the music that we're creating. A lot of folks get real comfortable kind of putting their proverbial flag in the middle of a land called depression. And although people will never stop going to music to help them soothe or help them make it through tough times, not everybody want to stay in them tough times forever. And I feel like us as musicians, as artists, as producers, we have such an effect on the emotions of human beings simply by sharing sonics that represent how we truly feel. And when we do this accurately enough, it connects with people. It helps people. But sometimes it keeps people exactly where they're at. And for a world that is seeing its economy change, for a world that is seeing a lot of experiences that human beings have never gone through before, as they're seeing these things happen in real time, there's probably a lot of folks who are feeling, I know I'm feeling like, there's certain music I just can't let rock in my ears no more, especially when I'm at the gym. Last thing I want to hear when I'm at the gym is somebody talking about doing activities that don't get me hyped. Somebody talking about, man, I just be smoking all down, do shit. I don't give a damn about nothing. I ain't trying to hear that shit when I'm on a treadmill, fam. You're not helping me get to this mile. There's a meme going around. This person is walking around in different places and Drake has a line that makes him feel like shit.
Us guys don't wear New Balance and Levi's. I'm off of spiritual lifting, but I don't fly spirit. For your birthday, your man got a table at Hibachi. Y'all sleep at the Sheridan. All that shit embarrassing.
I don't think people want to hear music that keeps them in the same shitty mood either. But I think that a lot of the general population is shifting their musical taste because they have aspirations to do things that the music cannot help them travel to. A lot of that music is a celebration of darker sonics, darker times. A lot of that music is a very cold hug to depression. It takes a lot for the general population to make those demands. Maybe that's another factor that we have to factor in with hip hop. If people are going to this music and they're pulling from its energy and they're looking for the energy to improve upon their energy, could they not want to be around some of that depressing ass music? And could that be something that a lot of loop makers are going to have to rethink in their approach to try to work with producers who are also very much having a hand in the emotions of other people? Don't mind me, you old emotional head ass producers, don't you mind me. Go on, put them beats with them depressing ass keys in them. Go on, make your beats that make people face go like this. Do you? But it makes me really wonder, does everybody want to be there with you? Could people be wanting to have music that represents the triumph and the way that they get their way out of that? You know what I'm saying? It's more than just your 808s being out of key. Is your 808 making me feel like shit? Is that weird tension making me feel like am I itchy listening to your shit? Was I having a good day till I heard you making this depressing ass beat? People always make this argument about how it's like the negative hip hop music, like the violent hip hop music, the misogynist hip hop music. No, it's not just that. Sometimes it's the ones that you think are quote unquote conscious rappers who are telling you life was better when I was broke. They're speaking scarcity on your life. You know, I ain't got no money and I ain't had no money in the last 4-5 years, but I still got enough for a nug and shit is straight. You feel me? As long as I got my people, this shit ain't really matter. Shit sounds cool when you're in your 20s, when you're 30s, get a job. Get some money. It don't hit the same way. There's a lot of music that I was like, yeah, I'm going through that shit right now. Speak to me. In my 30s, I was like, there's no way in hell I can look at another grown man and make these same claims and feel like a man. Hey, Curtis, what's your thoughts on music tuned to 440 hertz versus 432 hertz? I don't deny its benefits. I think one thing we can't ignore about this hertz conversation, I don't care what you tune bullshit to, it's just gonna be bullshit. Like you still gotta make the music somewhat appealing. Because if I do this, and you tune that to 432 hertz, what that's finna do? It's so soothing. I feel like I'm one at nature with this. Said nobody ever. No way in hell. You can't tune bullshit. Y'all are charlatans, bro. You know damn well I was a beat that you didn't like. And you was like, I got one more shot at this. I got one thing that I hope is gonna take it from a 2 to a 10. Change the hertz. Head ass. Got on YouTube, found a tutorial, changed the hertz, and that shit still hurt. Cause you ain't changed nothing. Nobody wanna hear that shit.
DIY.
DIYers, if you enjoyed this content, make sure that you hit the like button and maybe even consider subscribing. Come on, man. Stop being greedy. Peace.